Fluency, what is it actually? Any of you, anybody knows what fluency is? Well, let me tell you, fluency is basically, to put it very bluntly, fluency is the absence of mental shit. Okay? That's what it is. When there's no mental shit in your mind, you become fluent. Okay? Let's have a look at some examples. I know many of you have experienced spontaneous fluency. Spontaneously, you just, out of the blue, you just begin to speak fluently without any stuttering. What happens there? What happens is that your mind, for some, I don't know, split second or few minutes, it kind of becomes too preoccupied with something else, something more important than your speech, than your stutter. Okay? And you begin to flow. Kind of all your mental shit, it moves into the background for just few minutes, or maybe even one day for some of you, because I've had it before. I would be fluent one day and then the next day I would be just falling apart, stuttering out of control. So fluency, if you want to gain fluency, you have to be prepared to get rid of the mental shit, mental conditioning that is within you. And one of the most toxic ones is those doctors that say stuttering is disability, it's a brain malfunction and it cannot be cured. Lots of people have been brainwashed with this idea. And even if you don't admit that you believe it, there is still, like, in the background of your mind, in the back of your mind, there is still this idea. It's floating around and it is sabotaging any progress that you're making. Okay, so no shit. Fluency is there, released. And the more shit you have, the more severe your stuttering is. So today I'm making a breakthrough for those of you who are very severe. So unfortunately, your stuttering is due to all the toxic conditioning that you hold in your mind. In order to extinguish that conditioning, in order to become liberated, emotionally liberated from that programming, you have to get to know how your stuttering works and how your psychology works at the same time. And then once you gain this profound understanding of basically who you are, who you truly are, who you have always been, only it was blocked, you have forgotten, thanks to all these ideas that are floating around. Once you get to know yourself, once you understand how your stuttering works, how your stuttering psychology works, it's like a magic pill. But to get to that magic pill, you have to do the work first. I have a set of proven steps that will take you from disfluency, severe disfluency, over to the other side, where you are calm, where you are composed, where you can be yourself and you begin to flow. Your speech naturally begins to release from all the blocks and you just begin to flow. It is possible. And don't believe to anyone, regardless of their qualifications, diplomas, don't believe them if they say to you, you can't do it. Because I have done it, and I believe any person who stutters, except for perhaps people that had some severe damage to their head, to their brain, except those groups, every person who stutters can and will become free.